Oh boy, do I have some great news for gamers today. Let's talk about it. Before that, this video is brought to you by the Fopo S12. The Fopo S12 is a 12-inch dual monitor setup that can be attached to nearly any laptop, allowing you to use 3 screens for maximum productivity. Personally, this is a concept I've always dreamed of, and to finally see it working is absolutely mind-blowing because now I can simply throw this in a bag with my laptop and not have to worry about being limited by only one tiny screen when I'm trying to get some work done on the go. And not only does the Fopo S12 work great, but it's compatible with a wide range of laptops thanks to its mini HDMI and dual Type-C connections. So if you're looking for a great portable monitor setup to use on the go and you want to support the channel, be sure to click the link in the description below. Well, looks like you're in luck today, boys, because I got a ton of feel-good stories to go over with you guys when it comes to the GPU market, because yes, it looks like at this point the market has basically fully recovered, with GPU prices absolutely plummeting. So let's not waste any more time, let's go ahead and get into the stories. Now, this first piece of information I want to go over with you guys today comes from Hassan over on Twitter, who by the way works for WCCF Tech, and he found some information about miners starting to dump their GPUs over in China. Now, the same thing is definitely happening over in the US, but this is some really exciting news, and we're going to talk about why. Now, according to Hassan, he says, quote, "GPU flood is here. Chinese miners and South Asian e-cafes now dismantling their mining rigs and putting cards up for auction on live streams. 3060 Ti's going for $300 to $350 US. So yeah, that's definitely actually a really great price for the RTX 3060 Ti. If I saw a 3060 Ti today over on eBay for $300 to $350, I would definitely pull the trigger, because honestly guys, the RTX 3060 Ti for $400 was always a fantastic deal. So to see it for less than $400 is still, even today, I would say a definite instant buy, especially if you can get it warranted still, and especially if it's going to still be in good condition. And that's one other caveat I want to talk about real quick before we go into the other stories, is that although yes, there are a bunch of GPUs flooding eBay, I do want to warn you guys to be careful about which ones you purchase. The RTX 3090, I just simply wouldn't buy whatsoever, because the memory on the back of the 3090 just gets way too hot. I've definitely seen temperatures in excess of 110 degrees Celsius, even 120 degrees Celsius, which is way over the stated limit of the 24/7 operation, which was supposed to be 95 degrees Celsius. So if you're buying a GPU, definitely make sure to go ahead and carefully inspect it over on eBay. Make sure that the seller has a good reputation, and definitely avoid cards with any memory on the back. But if you do those things, especially if you can go ahead and confirm that it's warranted, buying over on eBay I think is going to be a great option for gamers, and a great way to go ahead and stick it to Nvidia and make sure that they go ahead and basically suffer the same amount as gamers did during the whole GPU shortage, as Nvidia was making record profits. So if you want to go ahead and teach them a lesson to try and get them to do more about a potential maybe mining boom in the future, if that does ever end up happening again, well, one way you can go ahead and do that is by buying used. But now let's go ahead and move on to some other stories. Now, the next piece of information I want to go over with you guys comes from the website videocards.com, and as always, I will go ahead and have all of my links in the description below, so go ahead and check out the description if you want to read more. But in any case, taking a look at this article, this is yet some more feel-good information about the whole GPU market, as it looks like basically EVGA is ending their queue system, as they just have way too many cards, and it makes no sense to have the queue system operational any longer. And here's what EVGA had to say in an email that went out to a bunch of people who are already in the queue. Quote, "Now that EVGA has sufficient stock on 30 series at evga.com and at e-tail/retail partners starting June 25th, I think they meant 23rd, but in any case, starting June 23rd, 2022, all pending queue notifies on EVGA PN, and then they go ahead and give you the number of whatever card you are actually in queue for, will be removed, and the product will be made available for purchase as supply continues to arrive. You can see all in-stock 30 series availability at any time by visiting here. The EVGA queue system will continue to be in place for high-demand products. You are receiving this message because you previously signed up for our notification queue on our US/Canada web store to be notified when blah 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 is available to purchase, or for changes to its availability status. Regards, EVGA." So there you have it, even some more great news when it comes to GPU availability, because yeah, they're basically dismantling the entire queue system at this point in time. Maybe a few cards will remain on there for a little bit longer, but ultimately it's basically going away, because as EVGA said themselves, they have more than enough stock. So yeah, even some more great news for gamers. I've definitely seen other people in my Discord talking about this one as well. So if you've been in queue for something like that and you haven't been paying attention, well, just go ahead and check their website if you've been waiting for something, because it's probably available. But again, more realistically, it might be a better idea to go ahead and try buy one used, as you're probably going to get a much better price. But wait, there's more. Yes, we have even more great information when it comes to GPU pricing, because recently Newegg.com had a bonanza sale, and during that sale they had some crazy prices for the RX 6900 XT and the RTX cards as well. Specifically taking a look at the RX 6900 XT, I believe it was a gigabyte model. They had it on sale for $720, a massive nearly $300 off, or possibly even more depending on what the original AIB price was over what it was supposed to cost. So yeah, that's definitely a huge savings. And the RTX 3090 Ti, there was actually one available for nearly $500 off. Apparently it was going on sale for $1,539, and as many of you might know already, the RTX 3090 Ti was supposed to retail for $2,000, and there were many models that were actually retailing for like $2,200, $2,400, or even higher. So to see this thing for around $1,500 is actually a really great thing to see. Now, $1,500 for a card that's going to be basically completely obsoleted by the RTX 4090 is still going to be a bit of a tough sale, but maybe if you could find one new or even possibly lightly used over on eBay for closer to $1,000 at that point, yeah, it actually might still be worth buying, especially if you do actually need the 24 gigabytes of VRAM. But do keep in mind, the 4090 is going to absolutely spank this thing, so if you're looking for the best of the best, it might be worth just holding off for the RTX 4090. But one more piece of information I want to go over before we wrap this video up is in regards to the RX 7000 series, as it looks like Greymon55 has been putting out even more information about these upcoming GPUs from AMD, and according to a tweet that he just put out, he says, quote, 2023 specifications to be determined. Now, this is in regards to a previous tweet that he put out where he said there seems to be a 16384 SP, which stands for Stream Processor 8SE Navi 3X, but I don't know if it really exists or if it's a gaming card. Now, yes, this is in regards to some sort of upcoming next generation GPU. Now, if you haven't been paying attention, it's starting to sound like we're going to get a GPU from AMD that doesn't have like 16,000 or 18,000 streaming processors. It's going to be a little bit less than that. However, there is a possibility that a 16,000 stream processor version of the RX 7000 series GPU does exist, but I do believe this is going to be some sort of data center card, and this could be like a true multi-GPU type of die. Now, if you haven't been paying attention, the RX 7000 series, the latest leaks at least, is starting to make it look like while it is still going to be a multi-chip module design, it's actually only going to have one chip or one chiplet for the GPU itself. It's going to have multiple chiplets for other parts of the GPU, but the GPU itself is going to be its own chiplet. There's not going to be multiple GPUs that are going to be glued together, at least according to the latest leaks. So yes, I do believe there is probably some sort of 16,000 stream processor version of RX 7000 that's going to exist, but again, I don't think you're going to see it on a gaming card. But hey, who knows, maybe we will see some sort of absolutely monstrous multi-GPU design from AMD next generation. But hey, that's just what I think. How low do you think GPUs are really going to get in terms of their price? Let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments below, and of course, I'll see you in the next video. If you made it to the end of the video, be sure to drop a like. Every time you do so, AMD and Nvidia get more stock. Also, if you want to see more, click here. You won't be disappointed.